The 3-day conference ends with this. May I request all the participants to stand up and show our gratitude to these amazing guests, these fantastic souls who have come all over the world and all over the country. Thank you. We thank you all. Thank you. That was a nice standing ovation. Now, in these 3 days, discussions, presentations, panel discussions, all of that happened. But one more thing happened. We spent time with each other. Parents spent time with parents. Professionals met other professionals. I don't have an exact sense, but I am told that about 30% to 40% people in this conference, the participants, were not from Calcutta. They all came here. We take one thing, and which to my mind is the biggest thing from this conference. We take back home friendships that we have forged, that we shall carry forward. We shall all remember these 3 days that we have spent with you guys. We know your time is valuable. We appreciate the effort that you have made. And we shall be friends, friends for life. I want to remind all participants and everybody here that all the 3 days, all the content, all the presentations will be curated, edited, and kept on our website for a considerable period of time. I know I'm repeating, but it's important, and it will be, you will be able to download it. So whatever that you have missed is not important. You can always get it back. But what you get is what I just spoke. You've built very, very strong relationships with each other. That's what we've all done. Now, the most important thing, the path forward. We are now going to build an extremely robust platform of India Autism Center. And let me explain what this platform is going to be all about. So we have these brilliant individuals who will be our advisors. We'll have more added to that, I'm sure, as we continue with our journey. We have these practicing professionals. So many of you are here. We would request all of you, and this site in its proper format would be there. Allow me about 15 days. 15 days, it will be up and about, I promise you. And there you come and you please register with more details. It will be an extremely detailed stuff that you need to put up there. So these, and then we have to have aspiring young boys and girls who want to pursue a career. And last but not the least, we're going to have parents who should again come with all the details about themselves, about their children, about their child, about their siblings, because everything is important. And that robust data on the platform of India Autism Center will is what we're going to get. I also understand that a lot of these wonderful speakers, they should be wanting to, if we have done our bit, and if we continue to do our bit, they would love to come and give us some more of what they have, and we can have regular workshops. We should have a very busy India Autism Center calendar. Why we should not have 12, 14, 20 workshops in a year, right? 20 workshops, why not? Why should all this just be limited to 3 days and 1 lecture, or 2 lecture, or a panel discussion? It has to be a continuous process. So imagine for a minute, we go ahead, like a large family under the spectrum, and you know how large we are? Do you have a sense? So let me do some math. We are 1 in 68. Everyone under the spectrum probably has most of them, they have siblings, they have parents. That makes it a family of 5. And then we have our consultants, we have our therapists, we have people who love us. Everyone under the spectrum is actually not 1, minimum 10. There's also added family members. That makes us 1.5% of the population. Do you understand your strength? You are 1.5%. You can turn tables on people. No one can ignore you. They ignore us because we allow them to ignore us. Do you understand 1.5 out of 100? That's our power. And let us understand. And let us use that power. Because enough is enough, and now we demand it. We're not begging for it. It's our right. And what we demand is dignity, care. Who doesn't want dignity? And why we should not have that? Remember that number, 1.5%. That's a huge number. If all of us, and it's not just one IAC, there are many. There's a lot of work that people are doing. It's not only the big work that counts. There are smaller, hundreds of them in the city. I know a lot of wonderful people. They're doing great work. But can we kind of, sum it up in a nicer way? Can we get this? Can we get them all somewhere? Can we collect this? Collected, we'll stand. We'll be heard. And that's when we can't beg for it. That should come to us. And it will. So, I ask all of you to participate with your numbers, because we need it. And you all deserve it. We all deserve it. So I always, in my mind, even if I spend an evening, or I spend a week, or I spend 3 days that we've done, I always try and say, okay, 3 things I took away, 1 thing I took away, 5 things I took away. So I don't know what anyone takes away, but what I take away is great friendships. What I take is determination. What I take is complete belief that this will happen. Thank you. For the speakers, we will again get together in that courtyard at I would say 7:40 or something, and you'll be approached by the logistics team sometime between 7 to 7:15 for reasons you all know, and we again some okay, and participants, thank you so much. Thank you.